There's a whole lot going down behind the scenes in oil country right now. And trust me, you don't want to miss a second of it. We've got a hometown guy looking for a serious pay bump, a key blue liner being floated in trade talks with a Canadian rival, and a promising young defenseman nearly inked to a deal. The front office has the pen in hand, and one wrong move could cost his team big time. The next few hours could shake the whole foundation of this roster. If you bleed copper and blue, hit that subscribe button and help us hit our goal of 1,000 fans. Let's show the league that the Edmonton faithful are loud, proud, and here to make noise. The Oilers front office is already deep in conversations, planning ahead for what's shaping up to be a pivotal stretch for the franchise. And no, it's not just about bringing in new faces. Some of the players already wearing the oil are about to blow past the salary ceiling. Before we get into that name, that could change everything. Let's talk about what's happening behind closed doors. You know those bargain bin signings that sometimes pay off big. The PTO's professional tryouts are very much on the Oilers' radar. They're eyeing guys who bring grit, compete level, and can add depth. Players like Brett Leeson, Clem Costin, and even veteran defenseman John Merrill have been discussed internally. The strategy is clear. Lay the groundwork. Build a roster that can go the distance, and make sure you've got reinforcements if injuries pile up. Because in today's NHL, if your depth's thin, you're not making it past the first round. But it's not just about who's coming in. There's someone already here who could be cashing in soon. And that's where things get real interesting. Let's talk about Stuart Skinner. The guy's been a rock in net for us in the most critical moments, and right now, he's only pulling in $2.6 million a season. That's about to change. He's set to become an unrestricted free agent after this year, and the Oilers are staring down a decision that could shape the next 5 years. Take Lucas Dostal's recent deal with the Ducks. 5 years at $6.25 million per. Skinner's got more playoff mileage, more clutch performances, and if he puts together another strong campaign, he could easily be looking at $7 million or more. So the big question is, do the Oilers open the vault for him, or do they pivot and look elsewhere? And that's the dilemma. Keep Skinner, and cap space gets tight. Let him walk, and you risk losing the stability you finally found in the crease. It's a tough call, and the clock's ticking. Meanwhile, the rest of the league's buzzing too. Guys like Dougie Hamilton and Rasmus Anderson are being whispered in trade talks. New Jersey wants to lock up Luke Hughes, and that might trigger a chain reaction across the league, especially on the blue line market. That domino effect could shift what the Oilers can even do. And don't forget, with big-name vets like Erik Karlsson still under heavy deals, Hamilton becomes a way more realistic option for teams looking long-term. If that market moves, it could open up new paths for Edmonton to pounce. Now, I want to hear from you. Should the Oilers back up the Brinks truck for Skinner, even if it means less action in free agency? Or is it smarter to find another goalie and invest in skaters? Drop your take in the comments. Send this video to your fellow Oilers fans. Hit subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the bell. We bring you real updates from the guts of the team. No fluff. Catch you next time, and as always, go Oilers go. Think that was a lot to take in. Just wait for what's coming next. The stuff happening behind the scenes right now could shake up this roster to its core. There's a decision coming that's bound to split opinions across the fan base, and it might change the entire direction of the season. Buckle up, this ride's just getting started. If you've been following every twist and turn since that Wild Cup final run, you already know things are heating up off the ice. What's coming could seriously shift the team's trajectory, and you need to be in the loop. With the salary cap tightening up, the Oilers front office is starting to evaluate key roster pieces. The fan base wants to keep the core intact, but management knows there's no room to keep everyone. And one name, in particular, is taking center stage. Jake Walman, the defenseman who came in during the playoffs and made an immediate impact, might be the next chess piece moved. At 29, he brings that perfect combo of offensive upside and defensive poise. He's exactly the kind of guy teams on the bubble or in rebuild mode would kill for. Last season, he averaged 0.61 points per game in the regular season and held his own in the cup final. He's got that Ryan McDonough-style presence, smart, steady, and shows up in the big moments. But here's the twist. Despite all that, Walman's future in Edmonton might be on the line. And yeah, it comes down to cap space and roster balance. According to Jake Ty from the Hockey News, the Oilers are considering trading Walman to free up room, and one suitor that's popped up is the Winnipeg Jets. The idea, pair him with Luke Schenn on their third pairing and boost that blue line with depth and veteran savvy. Walman's got just 1 year left on his deal at $3.4 million. Moving him now would prevent losing him for nothing and open the door for other upgrades. Don't forget, the 2026 UFA market is going to be wild. Think McDavid, Eichel, Panarin kind of names. So what do you think? Is it worth letting Walman go now for flexibility? Or are we giving up a defender who still has a lot to offer in Oilers? Silks, let your voice be heard in the comments. And if you thought that was already a heavy dose of Oilers drama, hang tight. What's coming next involves a name no one had on the radar, and it might shake up the entire NHL landscape. Behind the scenes talks, internal pressure, and a chance to flip the script. Stay sharp, because the next move could be a franchise changer. Hope you're ready, because we've got a hot one straight from the heart of Edmonton. And yeah, this one might just get fans buzzing again about the blue line. But let's not jump the gun. Before we spill all the beans, let's talk about what's happening with the next wave of Oilers talent. Because right now, the future of this decor might be quietly taking shape right under our noses. For those keeping tabs on the pipeline, it's no secret the organization's been investing heavy in international scouting, and that strategy outside of North America is finally starting to pay off. Russia, in particular, has become a goldmine for finding raw gems. And guess what? There's a name out there who's about to cross the pond and suit up in copper and blue. According to NHL prospect insider Dylan Griffin, the Edmonton Oilers are closing in on an entry-level deal with Russian defenseman Nikita Yevseyev. That's right, folks. The 20-year-old, taken in the 6th round of the 2022 draft, might just be the franchise's next big D prospect. He's already logged 100 games in the KHL, no joke, and plays with a poise well beyond his years. Yevseyev's got mobility, vision, and an edge in his own end. He's seen action in both the KHL and VHL, and expectations are he'll start bolstering the AL squad this season. Standing at 6'1" and around 190 pounds, he's a left-shot defenseman with strong fundamentals and a sneaky good shot from the point. Sure, the offensive side still needs refining, but the raw tools are all there, and that's what's got everyone pumped. So here's the question for you, Oilers fans: is Nikita Yevseyev ready to make the jump straight to the NHL roster, or do you think he needs some seasoning down in Bakersfield? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this video with your Oilers crew, and of course, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the big updates from Oil Country. Let's keep this momentum rolling all the way to another cup run.